very much, and good evening to everyone here. And thank you for being here to listen to some of the things that we have been going through on behalf of renewing and revamping the past RISA administration. I have been the president of this board since this organization since July 2016. When we took it over, we knew that there was going to be a lot of problems and a lot of challenges. We did not go into this blindly, but we volunteered to do this for the community in order to be able to reorganize this particular organization to get it to a point where we can supply the very necessary services in this very diverse community as we stand now. I have been working along with my board and board members very diligently with DFTA since July. I've been working with RIOC since that time as well, for us to be able to give them all the necessary records that was required. Then pulling it together, it's like pulling eye teeth to get everything together. We have been working day and night in order to get that information to them very diligently and in a very organized way. The services that we are and have been planning to provide, as my colleague has said, are services that are related to more so to the 50-plus active older adult community. And that includes a lot of various different social, educational type of workshops. People who are mobile as well as people who have limited mobility. One of these services that we wanted to supply are types of classes and educational programs for the large community of people who are wheelchair bound on this island. And that has never been challenged before, and these are types of the things that we can do only if we can get the proper funding. At this stage, this community is not a one-size-fits-all, and it has very diverse people within this community and very diverse needs. And so what we want to do is be able to supply and service some of those needs. So I'm hoping that you will take that into consideration, that we now want to move forward as a new organization of RISA and see exactly what we can do for this communication. Thank you this community. Thank you very much.
Hi, I am not on the board of RISA, but a member, and I am here today to support RISA and their need for public purpose funds. RISA has been working very hard to keep the organization going. The current board is made up of all new members except for Barbara Parker, who was the secretary of the previous board. They have been working for months clearing up misunderstandings and problems created by the previous board. I can't understand why the current board is being held responsible for the problems of the previous board. RISA has continued the exercise classes that we all love. The difference is that now we have to pay for them since they no longer receive any funding. The board is working on wonderful evening and weekend programs. For these to happen, they are in need of public purpose funds, which RURA has already approved. Let's allow RISA and the community to move on by granting them the public purpose funds they deserve. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, I understand Barbara Parker is here.
Good evening. I am the secretary of the Roosevelt Island Seniors Association, and I'm here to speak, of course, on their behalf. I'd like to urge the RIOC board, through this corporation's partnership with the RIRA Common Council, to approve the public purpose funding approved for RISA of $12,000. RISA, at RIOC's request, has researched and produced all possible requested information as to this organization's past financials. We've been working, as Barbara and Donna and Vicki had said, that we have been working every day on trying to pull the records together that we didn't have and that we finally were able to get hold of. We've been working very closely with Sean Singh to assure that he receives whatever he requires to give RIOC comfort in that we are trying to take care of all of the financial questions that came up over the year before we actually came onto the board. The RISA board is working hard to expand RISA programs, and for that, we need the public purpose funds, as was also mentioned. We want to continue and restore long-time programs while also restoring the good name of the organization as we do outreach to retain old and gather new members into the organization. So we hope and we trust that RIOC will see that the organization is appearing as legitimate and as a viable organization in the community with our sister and brother organizations. Thank you.
Thank you.